It's beer o'clock on Real Ale Craft Beer. Today we've got a beer from Pillars. They're brewed in East London. This is their Pilsner, coming in at 4% ABV in a 330ml stumpy French style bottle. I really like the look of the bottle. I really like the fact that they've gone with that kind of little French stumpy bottle, and they made a, hopefully, fingers crossed, a pretty decent Pilsner. There's the bottle cap. Without further ado, let's get this beer out into a glass and see what we get. Whoa, look at that. Loads of smoke. Look at the smoke on the bottle opening. Beer in the glass. One to two finger white head. Loads of carbonation. I mean, hazy looking beer, but look at the carbonation. Wow. I'm going to struggle to get to the liquid past that nice kind of ice cream style head we got there. But it's a well-behaved beer. I mean, that head's trying to dissipate. But the carbonation's just pushing right up on it. Right, aroma. Hoppy Pilsner. Hoppy Pilsner. Clean, crisp. Smells really good. Let's dive in. Cheers. Oh, that's such a good Pilsner. Wow. Really carbonated though. Wow. Oh, it's a bit like a soda stream. Yeah, really got me burping. It's the type of Pilsner that takes me back to a beer festival in Poland, where I was really busy. It was the middle of summer. It was boiling hot. I'd just been on stage talking to people in Poland about beer, and it was quite a long session. It was about between half an hour and 45-minute session, where it is carbonated, mine. Talking about beers and styles and new things that were happening in the industry. Did a bit of Q&A with the crowd, where the crowd were asking questions, and it was a pretty intense session. I remember it, and I remember coming off stage going, you know, that was really good, really interesting, but now I need a beer. I need a beer. And I remember going to this little bar in the corner of the beer festival, where I was recommended to go to try this Polish Pilsner. And on a hot sunny day, after getting off stage talking about beer for 45 minutes, I grabbed hold of this Pilsner, and this beer did not touch the sides. There was nothing spectacular about it. There was nothing like jumping about the room, stone the crows about it. It was just really good, clean, drinkable, refreshing, hoppy Pilsner. And this reminds me of that very moment. Nothing spectacular about the beer. If you're a fan of Pilsner, then I think you should definitely go out and try it. It's hoppy, slightly lemony, spicy, peppery with those Saaz hops. But the biggest point of this beer is just how clean and crisp and refreshing it is. It's lovely, and it's calmed down a bit too as I've drank some of it. Perhaps the brewer wanted this. Perhaps the brewer wanted this highly carbonated Pilsner. Perhaps it's a batch thing. Perhaps it's down to the batch. You might get one, it may not be as carbonated. I imagine London's such a hard market to crack. Especially the lager market. To be able, I think it's a brave thing. A really brave thing. But this brewery's been going a number of years. I think I said in my last review that it was a new brewery, but they're not. They actually messaged me and said, no, we've been going a number of years. So they have been going a while. They must be doing a great job in London to go into, you know, some of these like restaurant bar type places where it seems like a stone cold deal, a stone cold like you're never going to get Carlsberg off the bar type of thing. They got to be plucky. These people have got to be plucky to be able to open up a really good Pilsner brewery in London and then try and move the big boys off the bar. That's plucky stuff. I think it's very kind of admirable to be able to, like, that's my type of style, you know? Be plucky, take people on, tell people that you know, things can change. You never know. Pillars of East London might be the great next Pilsner brewery that I think we're all desperate for. The amount of people I talk to who want Pilsner and lager to become the next best thing in the beer world, the next best talk about beer. When I go to beer festivals, when I talk about beer to people, brewers will tell me the next big thing, fingers crossed for them, is Pilsner, is lager. Have Pillars of East London come up with something here? And are they ahead of the game? Tasting of the beer, definitely, I would say the quality is there. The quality is there for them to challenge. You can see it's a nicely carbonated beer. There's a little bit of sweetness, a little bit of light wafer-like flavours coming through. It's lemony, it's spicy, it's peppery. It's a lovely Pilsner, And I'm going to rate it. Pillars Pilsner. It's really, really, really good. Really good. It's an 8 out of 10. 8 out of 10 from Real Ale Craft Beer. Please put your comments in the comments box. Subscribe to our daily beer and food reviews. Give us a big fat thumbs up. Boom! Cheers.